I think that maybe is the best reaction I could hope for. Show it around. What does it say?
Who summoned the Dark Lord of Photography? Or is this magic? Let's find out. G'day champion, how you doing? Welcome back to Murphy's Magic Stumped. My name of course is Beau. How you doing on this beautiful Tuesday? Halloween is just around the corner and it's coming up quicker than a beach ball at a Nickelback concert. Those things really fly. And I thought what better piece of magic for Halloween than an awesome piece of visual photography. So today we're finding out absolutely everything you need to know about instant film magic by Tyler Twombly. Now before we get into today's episode, I do want to tell you about this week's giveaway. If you want a chance to win the photography bundle, stick around till later on in the episode and I'll show you how to enter that giveaway. Now if you're not sure what instant film magic is, it's an incredible piece of magic where you take an instant film camera, because we know apps can do everything these days, so it takes an organic classic piece of camera work, an instant film camera, and adds a magical elements to it. This is done through spirit writing or even having a spectator disappear from an image. You know what, instead of having me flap my gums about it, let's see a full performance of it right now. Now you're looking for a little bit more Murphy's magic, a little bit more exclusivity, that's something you're not going to see everywhere else. Well, my friends, we have the thing for you. Introducing Murphy's membership. Now in this little ditty, you're going to get free membership tutorials. Also behind the scenes exclusives at New Effects, where we break down absolutely everything you need to know, even show off the gimmick live on stream, or in tasty little reels and clips just for members only. You also get your name in every single Murphy's custom content video on YouTube, as a special little thank you for being awesome. If you want to check out these member tiers, link in the description below. Go treat yourself.
About a hermit who lived in the woods of Maine for 30 years undetected, only about like 3-minute walk from civilization. He'd just blend in. No, please stand right there. Please stand. My stage directions leave something to be desired.
If I was lurking.
Okay. If anyone's lurking, I'm lurking. I am lurking. Okay, you're not lurking. All right, okay, so we have all three. Imagine all three of these dudes walk into the woods together, okay? The veil of night. It's supposed to be dramatic. Magician walks out. Fool walks out. And the hermit was never seen again until he wanted to be. Okay. Judith.
Yes.
We're going to have you pick a card.
Okay.
We'll pull a card, as we say. But every time you pull a card, it's important to shuffle a little bit. But in our shuffling, we'll take a little tour through the other cards of the deck. So as you can see, we have the Knight of Wands. We have another major arcana card, the High Priestess. All these cards. Okay. Ooh, I love this card. Little cup coming from the sky. Anyway. Cup from the sky. What I'd like you to do, please, Judith, is to just cut the deck. About half right there. Okay. Perfect. Excellent. All right. As I said, the hermit has this ability to blend in. And I think for this experiment to work, you're going to have to really kind of buy into this idea for just a moment. Just suspend your disbelief. Okay? All right, so I'll give you that card there. And all right, great. Awesome. Are you okay with us taking your picture?
Yes.
Good. All right, so this is quite a magical object, of course. And I think we all have probably some kind of memory associated with a Polaroid camera. Now, the Polaroids, in and of themselves, are magical objects. You know, like it develops before your eyes. Very neat. All right. So please take the card that you cut to and show us what it is. Very cool. Very cool. That's a good card. Yeah, and that's one of the major arcana cards. So the strength card is pretty neat in that, you know, she seems to be taming this lion, but not with, you know, brute strength, but with another kind of power. Maybe a psychological power, you know, it's sort of creating a relationship together. They clearly, you know, are fond of one another. That's good. So strength isn't always about like big muscles, basically. I'm sure other people have other interpretations, but that's where we're going to leave it at today because this is a magic show. All right, so Judith, actually what I'd like you to do is stand over here, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to give you the power of the hermit, okay? So in your right hand, so I'd like you to hold both of the cards like this. So the hermit's going to be peeking out. Yeah, clip them like that. Perfect. Now hold them up like this. Excellent. Now the hermit that I read about, when he wanted to become invisible, what he would do, he would close his eyes and he would just blend in to the background. So when I raise the camera, what I'd like you to do is just close your eyes and, I guess, be invisible.
I can do that.
All right? Or actually, probably should turn it on and let. All right, you ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Okay, great. All right, take that. I'm not going to touch it. I'll take these cards from you, and we have a black envelope. Please put the photograph in the envelope and take it back to your seat and hold on to it for the rest of the show. We'll come back to it. Okay, thank you very much, Judith. What do you see? Remember, you were holding the strength card and the hermit card.
I see just the strength card and no hermit or me.
What? Okay, can I see?
Am I? Is this supposed to?
Wow, that looks pretty cool.
Okay, yeah.
All right, pass it. Yeah, show it around. Show it around.
Okay, yeah. It's just. Oh my gosh. Took me a while.
So I'd say you're pretty good at being invisible if you want. What are you going to do with your newfound ability?
Oh my god. I don't know. Go to yarn shops. No.
All right, how good does that look? I love everything about this. Now, what got me into this release is I love photography. And I thought, I don't know any premises about this. I know there's ways to do it. I've never learned it. And I'm so glad I picked this up. So let's break everything down on this release. Starting with, what do you get inside the box? Well, my friend, there is no box. This is a digital download. Now, does this mean you need to pick up an instant film camera? Well, yes, it does. But you can find them super cheap. I found a couple on Amazon for around about 50 quid. You can also find them on Facebook Marketplace, eBay. Just look around online and you'll definitely find one within your budget. Now, how much is this download going to cost you? Well, good news, my friend, you can pick it up right now for $20. There's a link in the description below, like literally right now. It's been there the whole episode, to a magic shop, or you can get it worldwide at your favorite magic shop. Now, what kind of skill level do you need to pull off this eerie piece of magic? Well, good news, my friend, you can be a skill level of a beginner magician. The routines themselves are quite easy to perform. The thing that's going to take you the most time and the most skill, I guess, is the setup of the photographs themselves. Some routines are really easy to set up and pull off. Some might take a little bit longer, but Tyler goes over absolutely everything in expert detail, so much so that I was really impressed with what he was teaching. There's so much information and knowledge cram-packed into this gorgeous tutorial. As you can see on screen right now, this is exactly how the tutorial looks when you watch it at home. And again, I was impressed with Tyler with how much detail and expert knowledge he has on the cameras and the workings of cameras and the film techniques. It is absolutely mind-bogglingly awesome and such a pleasure to watch. Tyler goes through the history of cameras, how they work, how the film techniques work, down to the cameras themselves. He holds up and demonstrates with several cameras throughout the tutorial, so he just doesn't have one camera that he holds up and says, this is how it works. If you have a different camera, go figure it out. He holds up several cameras throughout the tutorial, shows you how each one works, which I thought was beautiful, such a nice touch. Now in the tutorial itself, you're going to learn all the history on the cameras, the photography, how they work, all of that good stuff. You're also going to learn the spirit writing effect. Now, the spirit writing routine is so clever. He's thought of a couple of different variations on ways you could perform this if you're out and about, you're caught off guard, and how you could perform it on the fly. He's also included a bunch of other little things in the tutorial that are going to help you immensely. And also that beautiful piece where you make the spectator vanish from the photograph. Now this is taught with a playing card or a tarot card. He also puts up several performances. So this was definitely informative, and you could definitely take notes on how he takes certain aspects of the routine into consideration when spectators are brought on stage. Very, very clever. So if you're a parlor, stage, or a corporate magician that wants to have that awesome piece of magic hits hard, this is for you. There is a little bit of setup required, so it possibly couldn't work for walk around from table hopping from table to table to table, because you do need to do a little bit of setup. So whether you want to carry 2 or more cameras on you or hold that piece of magic off for a special table. But if you're looking for that hard-hitting piece of visual magic that is super eerie, super beautiful, and so fooling, and an awesome souvenir for your spectator, this is it. Oh, look at these absolute champions. You guys are the best. It's true, I've Googled it. Now let's take a break from this breakdown for just a wee second, because I want to find out who won last episode's bundle. So, photograph please. Whoa, good looking. How you doing? Now, congratulations, champion. You're the winner of last episode's bundle. So if you could DM me on any of Murphy's socials, I'll get that prize out to you quicker. You can say, hey, Beau, thanks for taking that photograph of me. I look pretty good. You're welcome. You're welcome. Now on to this week's giveaway. If you want a chance to win the photography bundle, all you need to do is comment in the comment section below. If you could reveal anything in a photograph, what would it be? Whatever it is, let me know in the comment section below. I'll choose someone out at random and you'll be announced on the next episode of Stumped. So, good luck. Also, if you haven't checked out last week's episode of Stumped, make sure you do. Card on screen right now. It's where I go over absolutely everything you need to know about this incredible piece of magic. Now on to the photograph itself. I can't really call it a gimmick because it is just a regular photograph, which means you can hand it out to your spectators for 100% examination. It's examinable, baby! Mom, Grandma, it's 100% examinable! Yeah, I know. Whoa. Now this download was an absolute gem because, like I mentioned at the start of the episode, I had no idea how these techniques were performed and how they were pulled off. So learning this from Tyler absolutely opened my mind to so many possibilities using the same premise and methodology. So thank you, Tyler, for spreading those words of wisdom. Since I started the download, I immediately went online and bought myself an instant film camera. I honestly can't wait to perform this. Now on to those pesky angles. What are the angles like? Do you need to be like performing straight dead on? The angles on this are absolutely beautiful. With the spirit writing routine, you can perform up to 360 degrees surrounded. With the spectator vanishing from the photograph, there is something that you don't want the spectator to see, but that is all covered with your scripting, the way you perform this, and the spectator themselves. I'm making a much bigger thing of this than it actually needs to be. I'm just nitpicking, if you will. It really isn't that bad. Tyler even talks about it in the tutorial, about how he kind of got hung up on it, as magicians do, and went, is this as bad as I think it is? Did it, and spectators noticed nothing. So there you go. Okay, so let's wrap this whole release up into a nice little package. Now, from the creator of Sticky Note Slide and Face Test, 2-time flawless contestant Tyler Twombly presents Instant Film Magic. This hour-long tutorial reveals Tyler's personal approach to trick photography techniques, developed over the last 6 years, create ghostly apparitions, and to make spectators completely vanish. In this 1 hour-long tutorial, you'll learn 2 strong effects. The invisible person, which is where you can make the participant disappear from an instant film photo, and spirit writing, where you can make words and apparitions appear in an instant film photo. Now, some key features of this release is that you can do it anywhere, has great angles and easy sleight of hand. There's no apps, no switches, and participants can keep their unbelievable instant photo. In this tutorial, you'll learn one of the oldest principles in photography and magic. Build up the mystery with clean techniques and routines that can be adapted to your style. Now, included in this release is also digital supplements. But again, please note that an instant film camera and other physical supplies are required. So if you want to see more on Instant Film Magic by Tyler Twombly, there's a link in the description below right now. We can pick it up for $20. And if you do have any questions on anything you see in this episode, please throw them down in the comment section below. But make sure you use the hashtag question time so I can find them amongst all the competition entries. Now, my friend, it is Tuesday, so go back and enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow for what's new this week on our Discord for our weekly jams, trivia games, hangouts, and even more. Or I'll see you on Saturday for another free tutorial on Saturday Sorcery. Now take care, my friend. See you later. Bye for now. Whoa, hey, whoa, what's that? Oh, you should definitely check out that. Oh, there's so much good magic in there. You won't regret it. Hey, whoa, hey, look at this bad boy. You should definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe, then watch that. Oh, it's a good day to treat yourself.